All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-through for a Monday edition, sponsored by the deli. Hungry? Stop by the deli. Make yourself a sandwich. Just any sandwich will do today. This is 8-5, number 30. Okay? And I like this question. I think this is a very fair representation of the types of questions that are going to be on your test. It's challenging, but it's quick. It says, in the diagram, BR is parallel to the y-axis, and AR is parallel to the x-axis, okay? So these are parallel, and these are parallel. Then it says point P divides AB in the ratio of 2 to 3. So that's what these 2K and 3K from the picture mean. Find the coordinates of R and Q. Okay, well, point A is over 4 up 3. Point R then is over something up 3 because it's it's parallel to the x-axis. So this has to be something, comma, 3. Okay? Well, that something can be found by looking at point B. So how far to the right did we move? 9. So now we know that R is 9, comma 3. So now I'm going to redraw my two triangles that are similar. This one here, we have 3K. We don't know what point P is. Okay, so that's all we know. We have a right angle here. This one we know a whole lot more about. We know that this is 5K. And we know that from AR, from 4 to 9, from 4 to 9 is how many spaces? That's 5. And from 3 to 13 is how many spaces? That's 10. Okay? So we should be able to use the Pythagorean theorem to find out what our hypotenuse is. So 5 squared plus 10 squared is h squared. So 125 is h squared. So that's the square root of 125, and so that's 5 radical 5. Is h, okay? So now we know that 5k is equal to 5 radical 5. So I don't even know if we're going to need this or not, but what is our k? Our k is radical 5. So that's a start. All right. So now we know that this thing here is 3 radical 5, and we want to find points P and Q. Okay, R and Q. So we found R, now we've got to find Q. There's a lot of ways we can do this. Let's see, I think we just go right to this. Let's call this a Y. So we say Y is to 3 radical 5. Like what? Like 10 is to, what did we find out this thing was? 5 radical 5. So Y, 5 radical 5 times Y is equal to 10 times 3 radical 5. Okay? So we're going to divide each side by 5 radical 5. And you get Y is equal to, well look, these are gone. This is gone. This becomes a 2, so Y equals 6. Okay? So now that we know Y is 6, what has that told us? We know that this thing right here is 6. So then what must this be? Remember that it was 10 from here to here. So what must this be? That's got to be a 4. And so point Q is 4 above that. So point Q is 9, 7. And these are our two answers right there. Okay? Fair, but tough. Boom!